Good evening, children. Today we will discuss a new lesson named Protections from Viruses. In real life, viruses enter our body and attack certain cells. They stopped the normal functioning of the cells and start replicating. Similarly, computer viruses find and attach themselves to an item in a computer system. A computer virus is a program or a set of programs designed specially to affect the normal functioning of a computer. It is created by a programmer to harm memory, processing speed, essential data, and programs of a computer system. Viruses are written to affect your computer adversely without your knowledge. In some cases, viruses can be extremely destructive, erasing data on a disk or corrupting programs. A virus can infect executable program files such as word processors, spreadsheets, or operating system programs. Viruses infect disks by attaching themselves to special programs called boot records in hard disks. These are the programs the computer uses to start up. The virus infects a file before it is attached to an email message or to a data disk and to disks that are used to transfer programs from one computer to another. Computer viruses are transmitted from one computer to another when you copy infected data from an external source. Viruses become active when you start an infected application or start your computer from a disk that has infected system files. Once the virus is in the computer's memory, it usually infects any applications you run. Different viruses behave in different ways. Some stay active in memory until the computer is shut down. Other viruses stay active only as long as the infected application is running. Computer viruses usually spread in one of the three ways. Number 1, from removable media. Number 2, from files downloaded from internet, and from email attachment. Although the internet gets a bad name as a source of viruses, you are more likely to contract a virus from the internet from packaged software. To protect your files, scan everything you download from the internet and update your antivirus software regularly. Now we will discuss about the types of viruses. Computer viruses are classified according to their nature of infections and behavior. In your computer book, viruses can be classified into three types. Number 1, time bomb. Number 2, Trojan horses. Number 3, worms. But now we will discuss about the more other different types of viruses. Number 1, time bomb. In computer software, a time bomb is part of a computer program that has been written so that it will start or stop functioning after predetermined date or time is reached. But time bomb virus is very dangerous virus. The user cannot identify the time of its attack on the computer. It affects the computer at certain times. Next, Trojan horses. These viruses do not replicate themselves and are designed to perform targeted activities. A Trojan horse is a computer program that tricks the user by acting as an original file. When the user opens the file, the virus starts the program automatically and begins to infect the system. A Trojan horse will not replicate like a virus program, but it does lots of damage to our computer every time we open and run it. Next, worms. A worm is a small software program that uses computer networks and takes advantage of security weakness to replicate. The worm sends its files through the cables that connect many computers. When the security is weak, the computer that is linked to the infected computer also get affected. Worms are similar to a computer viruses but are less effective and are easy to remove. These viruses replicate themselves and reduce the system performances. The worms virus only affect the processing but not the data. Next, boot chapter and partition stable viruses. The viruses that infects part of a hard disk or a floppy drive is referred to as boot sector virus. It is the crucial part of the disk where the operating system and boot programs will be stored. The boot sector viruses are executed when the computer is restarted. These viruses are almost extinct as people stopped using portable floppy disks. Next, file infector virus. These are the common PC viruses that are designed to affect executable files and applications program. Usually, these viruses accompany the free stuff you download from the internet. Next, DOS infector viruses. The DOS required a file command.com for making the computer boot up. The DOS infector viruses affect these files. These viruses are designed to change the location of the infected file. So when you execute it, you will never know that you have run a virus. Now we have to discuss what are the signs of viruses. Most viruses are designed to avoid detection by the computer user, but there are a few signs that indicate the presence of virus in your computer. Number 1. When a computer is affected by the virus, the computer begins to operate slower than normal. The computer does not respond to our instruction and shut down frequently. The computer restarts often on its own. Applications we store in the computer do not work as usual. Some or the whole part of the disk drives becomes difficult to access. Strange error messages might show up on the screen. A virus-infected file will have double extensions such as image.jpg.vps or image.jpg.exe. Strange icons appear on your desktop that is not related to any program. Children, how can you prevent your computers from the viruses? To avoid computer viruses from entering our computer, we must update information about recent viruses in the antivirus program. Care must be taken while we browse the internet, download files, or open an email attachment. By doing these things, we can keep our computer free from harmful virus programs.